When you look at everything Diddy going through right now, do you think it's karma?
My man, they make billions and give them niggas millions to keep us broke and disgusted. So karma, nah, this ain't this karma. Because there was people around him suffering before this happened to him. See, karma ain't always got to come back directly back to you. It can go to somebody in your lineages. It can go back somebody in your spiritual realm. So it ain't always got to come back to you, bruh. He's getting what he gave out, yes. And people look at it as being his karma. But it was people suffering around him and his family way before this part got to him. It's going to be pretty soon. It's going to be pretty soon, bro. Because when he was back in the same gang in that city college shit happened, D-Ferg came to us and said, yo, this nigga Puff talking about killing himself. And I said to D-Ferg, all right, so let him. If you that weak, that you're going to kill yourself over this bullshit, then that's on you, bro. And I don't mean not to be not compassionate, but I can't be compassionate to this dude. After all the stuff that I know he did to people who was giving their life to make sure we all be all right. Because don't think the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, the babies, all these people got it in place because it was only them. There was a team behind them. And I remember when Baby said this, he said, yo, Nick, we was at Baby's house. Baby said, look at my team. They all got jewels, they all got money, they all got houses. You understand? I was looking at our team, and I knew I was one of the Jews. I was one of the guys who had jewels. I was one of the guys who had a house because I was working other jobs. I was keeping my job. So my whole thing about it is that he's getting what he deserved, bro. And I started this off, and I said, his name will not go down in history like he was a good dude. And he treated people right. Now, he gonna go down like what he's supposed to go down.
And what's that?
The spoiled slime bucket that he always was. Puff was nobody, bro. He used everybody to get to those parts in his life. You understand? He's a chameleon. He'll take from somebody else and make it seem like it's him. Make it seem like he did it. That Big Mac campaign came from Mel Love. Big taking the Big Mac, putting Craig Mac and Big. Puff took that in like that was his idea. You understand? All those kids who was sending their tapes in, and a lot of people do that shit. I believe they probably was doing that Death Row, other places too. They send their tape in, the producers take their music, take their tracks, and they put their little spin to it or whatever like that, and put out a hit record. But that ideal came from the kids who was sending that little demo in, trying to be rich and famous. Didn't know that they had these ones behind doors stealing their ideal. It's like, I knew people went to him before he started the Sean John shit and wanted to do a clothing line. Then all of a sudden, he wanted to be like Russell Simmons and do a clothing line himself. Which is all right. I guess it's all right. Dame Dash. Dame Dash is the one who got all of them into that liquor shit, but people don't talk about that shit. Dame Dash went and he looked and seen how all the money that people was making with the liquor business. They wouldn't give him his own distribution, his own so we're gonna do our own shit. I think it's was Amarando or Amato or whatever like that. Then everybody wanted to get into the liquor business because of Dame Dash. Took his idea. That's how they do, bruh.